Strategic Analysis Australia Director Michael Shoebridge joins us. Why do you think the government's being so slack in agreeing or not agreeing to provide this ship? Can we not at least get an answer?
Well, Steve, one reason is that we've got a very small, ageing Navy, and under the Albanese government and the current Defence Department leadership, Australia won't get a single new warship for 10 years until 2033. So the cupboard's pretty bare. The other reason, apparently, is that the government hadn't had a National Security Committee of Cabinet meeting scheduled, and you'd think that was an easy problem for them to solve. But, you know, the vessels we do have, we've got those 3 air warfare destroyers. They're powerful vessels, but they're about to go into a major refit program. And our 8 Anzac frigates are getting very old, and neither of these classes of ship is really well equipped to deal with armed drones. So on a practical level, we don't have enough ships. There's problems with crews for them, and they're not optimised to deal with the weapons the Houthis have.
God forbid we ever have to defend ourselves.
Well, you're quite right. I mean, isn't it extraordinary for me to be sitting here saying with a defence budget of $52.6 billion this financial year, our Navy can't send a ship to help secure this key international sea lane because they're not equipped to handle armed drones. So, you know, the anti-ship missiles they have are extremely good, but you know, it's about $1 million a missile to shoot down a $1,000 drone, and you don't have many missiles in the ships.
That just seems extraordinary. What is the purpose of these Houthi rebels attacking those commercial ships in the Red Sea? What are they attempting to do?
Well, the Houthis, as you said at the start, Steve, are backed by Iran. So the cruise missiles and the armed drones that they're attacking the ships with, and they've also tried to attack Israel with, are supplied by Iran. Like Hamas, the Houthis are Iranian proxies. So Hamas's equipment, whether it's their improvised explosive devices, their rockets, or their drones, they're Iranian supplied too. The Houthis are doing what Hamas hoped Iran, Hezbollah in Lebanon, the other Iranian proxy, and the Houthis were all going to do, which is come out in support of Hamas after its murderous attacks. And only the Houthis have done that, and they're threatening the shipping lane.
I want to turn our attention to another matter of national security. The government, it looks like, is not going to stop Abdul Benbrika, the bloke who threatened to blow up the MCG on grand final day, was going to attack the nuclear plant in Sydney and other targets, because he believes he doesn't pose a significant enough risk. Do we wear that excuse?
No, I think this, I'm saying that under this government where the Navy's not getting another warship for 10 years, well, this area of home affairs under the current government is another slow motion car crash. You know, the problems we've seen with immigration detention and now with detention of convicted terrorists were hidden in plain sight. They were obvious that the government was going to face these challenges, and quick as a flash, they did nothing about it. The problem with convicted Islamist terrorists is there's no evidence globally that you can de-radicalise them in prison. In fact, the only evidence we have is that when they come out, they can recommit violent terrorist offences, like that murderous knife attack in the middle of London a few years ago. So the government knows this, and it just watched this problem emerge, and they had no answer. Now they're trying to make the best of it.
Yeah, they need to get on the front foot about a few of these things. Michael Shoebridge, thank you as usual for your time.